Welcome back. In this section, I will give you a demonstration how you attach this box to this remote controller. We have updated the 4.1 model, so the Mould King protocol is present with the current feature to support also the new 6-channel boxes. I will now demonstrate how you bind this box in a defined manner and how you create all 6 outputs for the box. We are now in the main menu. I will create a new model for you. So create a new one, create model. So now we have created a model number 10. When I step one page further, we are in a model setup page. A little bit too fast. So as you can see here again, by default, the external and internal model are turned off. We don't need the internal model because the internal model does not support a 4.1 multi-protocol model. So I turn on the external model. Again, plenty of options available because there are larger number of modules available that I can put in the in the JR module bay. So when I activate the multi-protocol module, we have placed in the backside. The antenna is not attached because we don't need for the demonstration. And again, unfortunately, the internal antenna can't be removed, but does not disturb much. So once you have activated the multi-protocol module, any protocol in the list is shown. You have to select it and choose Mould King, must be somewhere in the list. Mould King. The subtype that supports the 6-channel box is the version that is called A664. That means the 6-channel boxes only supports the proportional or analog mode. Each transmitter module can handle 16 channels. You can, if you want to use all 16 channels, or you want to control all 16 outputs with one remote, you have to have 2 6-channel boxes, and then you have 12 channels, and then you can add a 4-channel box. That is not a must. When you have a single 6-channel box or 2 6-channel boxes, you must also use this option. No? You have to keep in mind that the difference between the other modes. In the other modes, if you want to use all 16 channels with the 4-channel boxes, you need 4 boxes. But it's also not a must if you have a single to connect 1 or up to 4 boxes with 4 channels. Use one of the 4-channel options, the digital one or the proportional one. But if you use a 6-channel box, you always have to choose the 3rd version. But it's not necessary that you have 6-channel boxes and then you can attach the 3rd box as 4-channel box. You can use this protocol with a single 6-channel box. You can also use this protocol with a single 4-channel box. But assume that you have a 6-channel box and a 4-channel box, and you can mix it together. And it's easy if your first box is a 6-channel box, because the first channel of the second box always start at channel 7. No? So if you change this, if you put the 4th channel box in first place, and then the 6th channel box behind, keep in mind that's a start channel for the second box always is channel C7. No? That's the difference before the other modes. But for this demonstration, it's not so important because I only bind one single box. So to do so, select this mode. A664 is the mode for the 6-channel box. And then have a look at the two important lines, its receiver and its option. And if you have a single box, you can, this with receiver number 0 and option number 0, this is a random mode. If I press the bound button, or this control automatically randomly binds to the first 6-channel box it finds. And I give you the advice, always bind your controller to individual receiver number. No? Give your receivers an individual number, and then the transmitter will store the address of the specific box to the assigned receiver number. Okay, let's start over here. Let's say the desired receiver number is 22, and always keep in mind that do not forget to set the option to 1 when you teach in the address of the box inside of the controller. So as you can see here, it's not bound, it's in the binding mode. No? And when I then press the bind button, bind function, now it is bound. Okay. The main advice is do the binding and the basic preparation of the output always with all motors unattached. No? So again, I tell you the reason why. After you have bound the box, I go back one step further in the model settings, and here you can see the basic inputs. On the basic inputs are the first 4 channels. And this never is a problem because all of my first channels have a defined 0 position. So, but you can see here we have a 6-channel box, but only 4 entries in the inputs, and more important, only 4 entries in the mixer page, mixes, because the mixer page is responsible which entries or which sources goes to the output. And as you can see here, only 4 are attached. And what is the result? I will quickly put 4 motors or all 6 motors on. Now I've attached all 6 motors. This is motor 1. As you can see here, as I turn the handle, the speed changes, speed adjustable, and the drive direction also. No? So second one is opposite connection, and so on and so on. So I have not assigned a control for the remaining 2 motors. One advice, when they are unassigned and when they are not in the defined 0 position, always remove the targets, the motors from the plugs, because when you create a new channel output, it always attaches any source It's actually, I don't know if it's random or I don't know what it's come from, but when it, okay, it's the last one. Okay, it's the last one. It was attached before. It remembers what has been assigned before. So this is not a problem because these sliders have defined zero position. I will show you what can be the problem. For example, so I have to create an output for channel 16. It was never done before for this model. And because it was never done for this model, randomly, any source is assigned to the output. And this can cause a problem according to the actual position of your control. This can drive the motor in any direction with this weight, 100%. This can cause any damage. So if you create a channel that is not used before, always do it with motor disattached. But now, because I go back, because I have used it before and now we have a designed and desired solution, we have assigned slider 1 and 2, this is 1, this is 2, to the remaining output, motor number 5 and number 6, and when I then attach the motors to the ports and we turn the first knob, other direction, motor 5, and motor 6. So thank you for watching so far. What was this video about? The intention of this sequence was to give you a short introduction how you bind a single 6-port battery Mould King box to the Taranis QX7 remote control that runs HTX and 4.1 external multi-protocol module. Thank you for watching.